Welcome to Simulator Saturdays.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to episode 7 of Simulator Saturdays. Last week was a little boring. I know it was just a speaker upgrade, but this week's a little better. Today I got my hands on a shifter upgrade. It's supposed to make it stronger and everything from a company called Potage on Wish. So I figured I'd give it a shot, and it didn't go too well, but I did find a solution. So stay tuned. Okay guys, just a quick side note. I forgot to mention I'm not on the stand, so it's a little shaky. When I got the thing in the mail, it was already broken, so I tried to find solutions to fix it and everything. So I ended up losing the package opening video, like the unboxing video, and I lost like the first, I think the other video of me actually checking it out and everything. So it'll start off once I've noticed that, you know, the piece is already broken and how I'm choosing to try and fix it. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so I've been thinking it over. This thing is really just to keep it from sliding any further than it's supposed to, but the stick already does that. So the fact that this isn't broken off doesn't really matter because there's still enough material here to slide along it. Now, I did say that this piece broke right in half, but I managed to take some paper clip metal, cut it off, and melt it in there. And then, like, this thing is strong now, so that worked. So if I put this in here, as you can see, it's a little rough, but it does slide back and forth. And what I'm thinking is, because this sits on here and the spring goes on top and there's compression, that it won't pop up out of that guide. So I should be fine just to install it the way it is, you know, just like this. And that should work just fine, you know. I don't even think I need those other screws or any of this stuff. So there we go. Got this, that, and that. So I'm going to get it on. Okay, just a quick side note that you do need the bearings on the sides. Otherwise, the piece of plastic gets stuck in the on the side parts. But I took some twist tie and plastic welded up a space so the screws will actually stay in there, and put some paper clip bars in between. So it's really strong. It's really strong now. So now I'm gonna get this thing together. Okay, so in order to make my shifter work, here's my shifter. As you can see, I just have it to a socket adapter. And then it goes to this old soldering iron handle. If you can look inside, that used to be the soldering tip that came out of it. See, 30-watt soldering iron. Now, in order to get it to fit on the bar, let's see if I can get you in there. I've got a pin in there. It's actually an Allen key because they're really strong. And this end piece here to hold the spring on the new mod came off the old shifter, because you have to have this plate here in order to hold the spring. It would just slide right over here. So the new mod I just got and repaired wouldn't work. So there we go, guys. Good. That's how I made my shifter. I've got the shifter mod all on and ready now. Now, the reason I made that thing on the end of this stick right here is so that it plugs on exactly where it's supposed to. It takes a little bit of force, but that will plug on there. And that does offer it a lot more resistance. I got to get that down a lot more so that spring sits down tighter. I'll work on that. Well, there it is, all set up. It's all fixed. It works. Now, if you see, this side still comes up. All right. So I might stick some bars in there and do the same thing I did with the rest of it. Okay, this bar is all fixed up now, just like that bar. So I'm gonna get it together. There it is, all back together. Everything's working out good. Does the side to side, nice. Now, you cannot push down the stick and go into reverse because, I guess you can. No, that's not reverse. See, this is reverse, and it's gonna break right there if I put it in reverse. Good thing my reverse on the truck is right there. Ha. So there you go, guys. It's all assembled. Now I just gotta hook the wires back up to those wires there, which is easy enough. And there's the final product. No. No, it isn't. It all fell apart. So there you go, guys. I just paid $50. Sorry, $40 for 4 bearings, a couple washers, some screws, and a frickin' spring. Don't waste your money.
Several bad puns later.
These parts are obviously garbage, but I watched a YouTube video, and inside this tube here, see this tube right here, is a spring that has a ball bearing on the end, and when you shift the ball bearing, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes between those holes. There's 3 holes back there, and the ball bearing goes between them depending on the shift gate. So what he did was he took his ball bearing off of there, and he put the spring, he put a screw on the end of the spring and then put the ball bearing on the spring, or on the screw, sorry, but my ball bearing kept slipping off when I did that. So I put my screw at the bottom, reversed, with the stem sticking up, and the spring fits over the stem, and then the ball bearing's on the end of the screw where it should be. So doing that, it makes it a lot stiffer between the shifts. So that should do me very nicely. So I'm going to get it together once and for all.
A few moments later.
There's the shifter all back together. And you can tell it's quite a bit stiffer. And these are working great. I got those all hooked up. So we're all good to go. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Join me next week. You never know what I'm going to be doing, but it'll be the same time, same day, same channel. So remember also, POTIG from Wish.com. It's cheap 3D print, so don't buy it. But in the meantime, feel free to watch this video right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Catch you on the next one.